Have you ever paused to contemplate why we exist? Why, in this vast, intricate, and awe-inspiring cosmos do we find ourselves? These inquiries are far from trivial. They have ignited endless debates and served as the creative muse for some of history's most enlightened thinkers. As we embark on this exploration, we'll traverse the winding labyrinth of human intellect, gently grazing against the thoughts of the greatest philosophers from diverse cultures and epochs. We'll plunge into their theories, decipher their wisdom, and scrutinize their replies to the timeless conundrum that echoes through the annals of time. What is the meaning of life? Each encounter unveils a unique cultural lens to view existence, enriched by the philosophical diversity that shapes our world. These distinct viewpoints compel us question our assumptions, stimulating our curiosity, and might even inch us closer to comprehending our position within the cosmic order. They remind us of how cultural and philosophical diversity have crafted our understanding of life's meaning and purpose. So, are you ready to embark on this deep exploration? Let's dive into the sea of wisdom and cultural knowledge and strive to unravel these existential queries. Originating from ancient Greece, Stoicism is a philosophy that posits that the purpose of life is to live in harmony with nature. Its roots can be traced back to the 3rd century BC, to the teachings of Zeno of Citium. Zeno, along with other key philosophers of the time like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, saw the universe as a rational, interconnected entity. From this, humanity, being part of this entity, is obligated to align its actions with the natural order of things. The Stoic doctrine, however, goes beyond the physical alignment. It puts a great emphasis on the cultivation of virtue. The virtues, as per Stoic thought, include wisdom, courage, moderation, and justice. These were thought to be the very essence of refining ones, of making ethical choices, and handling life's challenges with grace and resilience. Acceptance of fate, too, is a crucial principle of Stoicism. The proponents argue that we should embrace whatever happens, the good and the bad, as part of the natural flow of life. This acceptance, they believe, allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity, fostering a sense of inner peace. Stoicism, also popular in ancient Rome and continued to inspire philosophers in both the Eastern and Western worlds long after the fall of the Roman Empire. Its tenets have permeated through various cultures over time and have influenced a range of philosophies. From early Christian thought to modern Stoicism's enduring appeal lies in its emphasis on inner peace and virtue as life's ultimate purpose, rather than external achievements. For Stoics, life's purpose is found not in outward accomplishments and accolades, but in the cultivation of virtue and tranquility within, a belief that continues to resonate across cultures and centuries. Existentialism, a philosophy embodying the belief that life carries no innate meaning, arose predominantly from the intellectual musings of European thinkers such as Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus in the 19th century. At its heart, existentialism rebuffs the notion of an external guidebook or a predefined purpose for human life. Instead, it posits that each individual is handed the reins of their existence, empowering them to chart their own course. In a universe that appears indifferent, existentialists posit that we, as sentient beings, possess a singular capability, the ability to forge our own meaning. They contend that we are not merely passive observers in the theater of life, but rather active contributors who sculpt our realities through our decisions, deeds, and demeanors. This liberty to delineate our individual purposes is both exhilarating and intimidating, akin to an artist confronted with an untouched canvas. The beauty or the catastrophe, the harmony or the disarray, it's all in our hands. Hence, for existentialists, the essence of life is a self-made construct. This philosophy, birthed in the intellectual salons of 19th century Europe, has exerted a profound influence on modern thought and culture, encouraging introspection, autonomy, and personal responsibility. Then we step into the realm of the Absurdists, a philosophical realm originating in the 20th century, whose subscribers argue that life, at core, is inherently devoid of meaning. The Absurdists rose to prominence during a period of profound global unrest and uncertainty, a time when traditional belief systems were often found lacking. Their philosophy suggests that the randomness and unpredictability of existence make it impossible to unearth any true or universal meaning. The Absurdists, as a response to this existentialist predicament rather than drowning in despair, chose to swim against the current. They propose that we ought to confront life's absurdity head-on and accept that there is no grand plan or predetermined path. In a world where pandemonium reigns supreme and nothing is promised, the absurdists find their refuge. They believe that this randomness provides the perfect breeding ground for individuality, creativity, and joy. The absurdist perspective transcends the realm of philosophy and has seeped into literature, art, and culture. It has been a driving force behind many works of art, literature, and theater in the 20th and 21st centuries, creating a cultural revolution. The absurdists argue that the journey itself is the destination. The purpose of life, they posit, is not to chase some elusive grand meaning, but to live fully, passionately, and authentically, in spite of the inherent absurdity of existence. In essence, the absurdist perspective asserts life's purpose is to live vibrantly and honestly in the shadow of its inherent absurdity, a view that has left an indelible impression on the cultural landscape. Starting from the wisdom of the absurdists, we can delve deeper into those who perceive life as an uninterrupted odyssey of enlightenment and exploration. This viewpoint, often referred to as perennialism, suggests that life's purpose does not lie in an overarching cosmic significance, but instead in the quest for knowledge and comprehension. From ancient civilizations, the Greeks to the Chinese, the pursuit of knowledge was a fundamental part of their philosophies. The Greek philosophers such as Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle sought truth, wisdom, and understanding as the ultimate virtues. Similarly, Confucius in ancient China emphasized the role of learning and discovery in leading a fulfilling life. The perennialist life is about unearthing the secrets of our world, venturing into uncharted, intellectual, and perpetually evolving. Every experience, every encounter, every instant serves as an avenue to acquire novel insights. The ecstasy and satisfaction derived from this incessant process of learning and unmasking mysteries offer a sense of purpose. Much like how an archaeologist revels in the excitement of unearthing an ancient artifact or a philosopher finds joy in deciphering a convoluted notion, we too can discover our purpose in the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. Moreover, in today's multicultural and globalized world, the perennialist philosophy of learning and discovery becomes even more critical. As we move through cultures, encounter diverse perspectives, and navigate the complexities of our rapidly changing world, every bit of learning helps us grow, evolve, and shape our own purpose. From this standpoint of perennialism, the purpose of life is to learn, understand, and continually evolve. In illustration of this, let's consider Sean. He has embraced the philosophy of perennialism, continually seeking knowledge and understanding in every aspect of his life. His example suggests that the purpose of life is tied to our endless quest for knowledge and understanding. Hence, the philosophy of perennialism is both a personal and universal guide to finding our purpose. So, what does this exploration imply for us? As we've traversed a myriad range of philosophical outlooks on the life's purpose, it's evident that there's not a single universal answer, but an array of interpretations and concepts. From the Stoics, who derive meaning from virtue and reason, to the Existentialists, who maintain that we forge our own purpose, to the Absurdists who question the very essence of inherent, and even to the proponents of perennialism, who argue for the existence of a transcendent truth, each viewpoint provides a distinctive prism to interpret our existence. However, beyond these countless philosophies, a pervasive resonance emerges. This is the comprehension that the pursuit of life's purpose is a mutual human experience, surpassing cultural, philosophical, and personal demarcations. It's not merely about endorsing a predetermined purpose or delineating what life signifies at a personal level. It's about recognizing that this quest unites us all as components of the aggregate human experience. Perennialism, with its focus on the pursuit of transcendent truth, further encapsulates this idea. It underscores the universal quest for meaning, suggesting that our divergent paths ultimately converge towards a shared objective, understanding the elusive truth of existence. Ultimately, the purpose of life may be a question that we each respond to diversely, but it's a question that vibrates of our location. It's an expedition we all undertake, a conundrum we all aim to unravel. We are, each of us, pathfinders on the boundless terrain of meaning. Yours sincerely, EDMC.